I'm Sean Spencer.
Back.
We are back.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
I gotta go out and hold up.
Come on. The lion. The lion. You man so fine. Kirk Cousins.
All right. I am Janae Struther.
I am Sean Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk Football. Let's go. Let's go. Get on up in here, ladies and gentlemen. Get on up in here. You already know what time it is. I am super excited.
Woo.
Sean.
Yeah.
We back, baby. We back.
That's right. Oh, yeah. That's right.
We back. They not ready for us today. They
maybe.
not ready for us. And I know y'all ready to come for me. Come on and get on up in here. Get on up in here. We are super excited to talk to y'all about some football today.
Come on now. It's been a long time.
Man.
We shouldn't have left you without some Let's Talk Football.
Man, Sean, we got a great show for him today, don't we?
Oh, you already know that. We already know that. We got so many things to talk about. Some amazing catches. Some teams that got a bad man on their roster.
You giving too much. You're giving too much right now. You're giving too much.
You get quiet. I was saying you just got real quiet there.
You know. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, get in here. We
Come
got
on.
some football to talk, man. Get in here right now. I'm sharing this on my timeline.
Oh yeah.
Gotta make sure I got everybody on here. I gotta get
Dave, Alec, Nate, Kate, all these people in the comments.
So you already know. Let's go.
Delilah.
Let's go. All right. Sean,
Delilah,
are you ready to do this?
What? Delilah? Boo, I was rooting for the Cowboys. Oh my goodness, Delilah. You know what? I was rooting for you guys.
I'm ready for the hate today. I'm ready for the hate, ladies and gentlemen. I was built with tough skin. I am ready.
It's coming.
Man, Sean, are you ready to get into this thing?
Let's do this thing.
All right, man. You already know what time it is. I am Janae Struther.
I'm Sean Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk Football.
Yay!
Let's go.
Let's go.
Man, I get so excited to get on this show with my boy Sean, man.
Oh yeah, man. I've been waiting a long time for this. It's fun to do the other shows. Don't get it twisted. We love all the other stuff we got. But there ain't nobody. Like my girl today. What up?
You already know.
Bobby, let him
Fight
know.
for old DC. Let's go, man. I want Philly to lose so bad. I'm keeping my comment for later because I know y'all want to know if I'm going for Washington today. But I'm gonna keep my comments for later.
Let them know. Yo, let's get into this thing, Janae. We got people here watching this.
Let's do it.
Yo,
go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
No, yo, hey, you want? Yeah, because hey, ladies and gentlemen, unless you've been living under a rock, you heard there was some very, very tough news today. We lost some people in the University of Virginia. Devin Chandler, Lavelle Davis, Deshaun Perry were all victims to gun violence. They have captured the guy who did it. He's in custody, but Janae, I don't even know what to say. I'm tired of saying like this is happening every day. Like why? I'm sick and tired of it, man.
Gun violence. We don't know the details, but I'm guaranteeing it's not worth killing somebody over. So, all families are in prayer. We're praying for all families right now. We know this is a difficult time. This is tough. This is, God, this is very tough. We're sad to see it keep happening, and it's like, yo, how many times do we have to see gun violence or somebody getting, murdered for nothing?
And it's so close to home. It's so close to home. You know what I mean?
So close to home, man. So we're keeping those families in prayer. We know you guys are keeping those families in prayer, but man, it's a sad situation, and three young gentlemen that died, but there is two other victims. One is in critical condition, and one is doesn't have any life threatening problems. But we're praying for everybody involved. We're praying for everybody of UVA that is impacted, the football team and the school. Man, we are definitely lifting you guys up in prayer. But we gotta get on to the next part of the show. I know my boy is getting ready to get on here, and because he's excited about this next segment, man. We getting ready to talk about some Overreaction Monday. We know Overreaction Monday is where teams, you think that because they won, you may think that because they won, you may think that they're going to be doing something, but we can't guarantee that, Sean. We can't guarantee that because a team won that they're
Right.
going to be doing something. But let's talk about some Overreaction Monday, Sean.
Hey, let's go ahead and get right into it, and let's start in a way that I know my baby, my sweetheart Catherine, is excited to start with. I got to say this. After seeing the game yesterday, coming back down 27-10, the Minnesota Vikings, they're the best team in the league. There it is. They beat Washington, so you know they got to be the best. And after beat Buffalo, Janae, what? Wow.
Wow. What a game, Sean. I mean, besides you guys, we could,
Wow.
but for them to take it to what I guess the league, everybody is saying that Buffalo's the top tier. They are the premier team. Well, supposedly, man, Sean, the Vikings pulled it off again. They're doing all these comebacks, and it's such a beautiful thing.
It really is. You know what? I got it. I've been Kirk Cousins' harshest critic. Y'all know it.
Yes,
and no, and let's get this out of the way. No, I do not like that. Stop saying that to me, Kat.
You do.
You
do like that. You do like that.
I would have liked that if you did in Washington. Let's say that. All right.
You got rid of him.
I don't want to talk about it now. I don't want to talk about it because we haven't had a quarterback in years. Listen, we're beyond that. All right. No, honestly, they're the best team in the daggone league. They got the best wide receiver. Kirk Cousins is playing. I mean, he's doing what he needs to do. But the one thing that I got to focus on is that connection that he has with his guy. He is hitting Justin Jefferson. I mean, he's not even looking anywhere else. You know what I mean?
What a guy. Like, Justin Jefferson is just a monster. Ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing a premier wide receiver right now. In his young years, we are witnessing top tier.
Yeah. I mean, look, people are saying best in the league. The way he's playing right now, especially with Cooper Kupp's injury, we'll talk about that later. I mean, I can't really argue with it. Now, and look, and let's let the people figure it out, because there was a catch in this game. Kirk Cousins needed on 4th and 19, throws it to Justin Jefferson, but it looked initially like the thing was going to get picked off, Janae.
It did.
And I'm very honest with you. I thought it was going to get picked off. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and let you see what happened, because we have a question, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, just chucks it up there, and what? I thought this was an interception when I first saw it, Janae. What did you think?
I was confused. Like, where's the ball?
Yeah. Right.
And look at this. Just look at this. Oh,
crazy.
Never touches the ground.
No.
Palms it. Nasty.
Ladies and gentlemen, look, Janae, we're going to pose this question to the audience, but I'm going to pose it to you first. Is this the catch of the year? And is this the catch, I've heard people say it's the greatest catch of all time.
The catch. But now, I'm not saying greatest of all time, but this is definitely the catch of the year. I mean, definitely. I mean, between him and Odell Beckham, because that's the last two that you could really go off of. That was just unbelievable.
Right.
That was unbelievable, man.
But and see, the thing about it, you go to the Odell Beckham game, they were terrible, and they were playing the game. It didn't mean anything. That was 4th and double, and 18.
I'm gonna get the ball no matter what.
Right. And they look. If you look back on the play, Kirk doesn't even look anywhere else.
Nope.
Kurt just watches him go through his
He's a
route
dog,
and
man.
just
I'm
chucks it
telling
to
you,
him.
he's a dog. I would
He's
use
that
him.
dude.
Oh my God, what a beautiful catch.
It was.
Oh, Justin
It was.
Jefferson had a hell of a catch. Dalvin Cook ate that game and deserves credit for that win too. Hey,
Very true.
absolutely, Delilah. That was
Look,
a well put together.
yes.
Ah,
Yes. Yeah. Hey, look, Johnny, that's what we said. Catch this week, yes. Catch of the year, no, sir. Okay. I respect that. Let us know which one you think was better catches.
yeah,
Because we can even go.
absolutely. I would like to know which one goes over that one. Because with
I mean, look,
somebody else literally having it in their hands, him still
exactly.
being able to palm the ball with one hand and grab it
Right.
with one, and the
Come on.
other guy has two. Beautiful.
Look, now,
Beautiful.
I tell you one thing I do not want to see anymore. And Kat Hughes, she just keeps seeming she just has to share this with me 100 times, and I'm about sick and tired of it.
You
So,
like
Kat, stop sharing this stupid video of Kirk Cousins. Oh my God. I don't want to see this anymore,
Oh,
Janae.
oh, Kurt, Kurt.
I'm so done with this. Oh my goodness. I
I'm
can't.
sorry. I'm sorry, Sean. I'm sorry. Your boy got swag now. They done gave him the chains. You missed out,
I
Washington.
don't
You
like
missed
that.
out.
I don't like that.
It
Look,
was all
Janae, we
Kirk
gotta
Cousins'
move on.
fault.
We're done. I can't with any more of him, man. I can't. All right, this is terrible. Yo, let's move on, man. Yo, check this out. Miami with Tua is 7-0. When he doesn't complete the game, they've lost all three. Is this the best offense in the league?
I, I don't know, Sean. I don't know if I want to say if they're the best offense. They're very good with Tua in. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie. They are amazing. But I'm putting the Vikings they're pretty together this year, man. They are absolutely together.
true
I'm not
statement.
putting Miami over the Vikings only because I really think Justin Jefferson's in that conversation of top tier wide receiver.
Very true. Very true. Now let me say this though. I see your Justin Jefferson, and I raise you Tyreek Hill, and not only Tyreek Hill, but Jalen Waddell. I mean, both of
Ooh,
them are elite. You know what I mean? So
that's
you got
true.
JJ definitely up here, but both of them are like right here, right underneath them.
That's true.
And Tua's balling out. So
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
hey, look,
Oh, but
hey,
I don't know, man. Justin,
yeah.
he's
And
nasty.
see, he is. And like Delilah said, you got Dalvin Cook running the ball. They picked up Hawkinson from the Lions. The Vikings are the
Which
truth.
is a great combination. That's all. I mean, and the thing is, if we're gonna go wide receiver per wide receiver, I mean,
Hmm,
we're counting out the running game because definitely Dalvin Cook is premier. So
very
you
true.
definitely got good factors in the Vikings. I just think that offense is churning, and they're 7-1.
Very true. Very true. So I mean that's the thing. But yo, to Miami, they got the dub yesterday, 39-17 over the Cleveland Browns. The Browns are struggling. We will premiere them on another list later on today. Tua getting 285 and 3 TDs. Like I said, he's undefeated when he plays a full game. And if they don't have him, they have 3 losses. So they're on the right path in a very, very tough AFC East.
Yes.
Hey, what I will say is this is a lot better than I thought they were going to do.
Yeah. I'm. I don't. I don't know. I'm upset. I'm just upset at how the league is going right now. It's all messed up, Sean. None of this was supposed to happen week one. None of this was supposed to happen week one. And I didn't put Miami even up there. I didn't put the Vikings up there. I didn't pick any
Nope,
of these teams, the
nope,
Giants, the
nope,
Eagles. I didn't
nope.
pick any of these teams to be all the way where they are. Darn it.
And then right, exactly. And look,
Best
hey,
division in football, and it's not even close, man.
yo, Vikings are 8-1 as of right now. They're the second best team in the league behind the Eagles. Just looking at the rankings at it, and look, and they played each other, and the Eagles smoked them. So
Yes.
I think there's a clear favorite, but Minnesota is playing hot right now, and they beat what everybody is saying. Everybody said Buffalo at the beginning of the season. They said Buffalo's going to the Super Bowl. They beat Buffalo. Not only beat them, they came back in Buffalo down 17 to win that game.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they up there. They up there. Fins at first place in the East right now. Let's go, Miami.
Let's go. Hey, it's gonna
Let's
be
see.
a toss up, man. It's gonna be up in the air.
Oh, it is. Oh, it absolutely is. It absolutely is. Yo, let's go ahead and keep this thing moving. Uh, we have to talk about our division because there's a team that's just pesky. They just keep sticking around, Janae. They beat the Texans. I can't even say they suck right now. I can't because the Giants are playing good. Now they barely beat the Texans, but the
Come on,
Giants
man.
are
They barely beat the Texans. Don't and
right.
settle down, Giants fans. It's blowing me that you guys are just winning. But I mean, hey, they got the W. They got the W.
Right. Right. Hey, can we address all these Giants fans that are coming out the woodwork? Look, Daniel Jones is no Eli.
Thank you.
Y'all ain't gonna do nothing. So
Thank
hey,
you.
have your fun now because you will choke eventually. You still got us 2 times.
Hey, how many games did the Texans won? One.
Yeah.
One.
So
And they barely beat them. So
not
I just
impressed,
don't.
New
I
York.
want them to settle down. Settle down.
Yeah, exactly. No, so my question is this. This, I think, and I think you and I agree, this is fool's gold. Okay. The Giants aren't that good. They're coaching, yes, like Delilah says. Daboll is the reason for the W's. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
If you keep winning like this, do you keep Daniel Jones? Because he ain't the reason, in
You
my
got
opinion.
to. You got to.
You really? You don't
You
go in
got
the
to.
draft to do anything?
You changed the coach because
Yeah.
you believed in the quarterback. You believed in the quarterback. Danny Dimes is diamond. How you gonna get rid of him?
That,
Especially if they're on a streak like this.
yeah.
How you gonna get rid of them?
You got to
I just
give it
don't
to
want
him,
people
man.
to forget where their loss came from.
Oh, get out of here, man. Is that what you're? Oh, yeah, okay. I'm glad you got a win at one point. Mm. Yo, Giants have a great defense roster and good pieces on. Oh, right, absolutely.
Absolutely,
We
definitely.
know about the O line. We know about Saquon had what his career number of carries of
He's
35
back.
carries.
He's
Yeah,
back.
Saquon's healthy, ladies and gentlemen.
Saquon is
And
back.
yeah,
That's
hey,
crazy.
hey, Ash Nicole said Jones is gone. Yeah, hey, I agree with you, Ash. I do. I
You
think,
think
hey,
so?
I think Dave, like this is it. I think Daboll's going to get his guy. Give him an opportunity to get a draft, get his guy.
They're
We'll
winning.
see. Is he the reason why they're winning,
That's
or is
like
that
you
good
say.
defense?
All right, we'll see. Only way I'm doing that is if there's not guarantees anymore. So stick with when you're winning. The
Yeah,
formula, you found it.
you true. You
I
right.
just
You
don't think
right.
that they should do that. If it works, if it continues to work, and they're getting W's,
Yeah,
why change it?
there it is. There it is. Hey, getting rid of Danny and Dimes would be like Washington. We get rid of Kirk Cousins. Absolutely. You
And then
had
it'd
a
be the
quality
same
quarterback.
thing.
Right.
Go
You have a
back to
quality
losing.
quarterback. Exactly.
Struggle until
So
you find a quarterback. You better keep Danny Dimes.
what is this?
There we go, David. Let's
Dave,
go.
we ain't at that
I
part
knew I
of
was
the
gonna get
show
some
yet.
family on here, yo.
We ain't at that part of the show. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yo. So hey, so like we said, we saw the Giants barely got the W, but Saquon is running right now. They're for real. We're seeing they got to face the Minnesota. Wait, actually, first they face their bye, and they got to face. Oh no, they get the Lions on
Yeah,
the 20th.
yeah.
You guys on Thanksgiving, and then they play us, and then I think they have a bye, and then they play us again. So those are their next 4 matchups.
Yep.
So 3 divisional matchups. They can either take out the NFC East and make it a 2-team race, or we can do what we need to do.
Yo, here we go.
2 L's, Giants. 2 L's. It's coming. 2 L's, baby. Let's
Oh
go.
man, we're so premier compared to that one team at the bottom. But they keep adding themselves in the equation, so we'll just let it ride, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Anthony Handy. You've been waiting for that one.
Man, I just don't understand the hate. I've been really kind. I haven't said nothing to nobody. I got it. It was a good game. It was a good game, and we'll talk about that later. Who else
Oh
we
yeah.
got, Sean?
Oh yeah. Yo, let's go to what the roundtable said was a game of the week. The Chargers against the San Francisco 49ers.
Ooh.
I mean, look, you have 2 amazing defenses, but San Francisco's defense, Nick Bosa, you got what's it got? Fred Warner.
On
You
fire.
got these guys that are just, I mean, they were shutting it down. Now, I will give the Chargers this. They had no Rashawn Slater, their tackle.
Yep.
They had Keenan Allen still dealing with that hamstring. Mike Williams missed, I think, his third game in a row. So their firepower wasn't great. But still, I expect a little bit more because you still got Eckler, DeAndre Carter, Old Washington. You know what I mean?
They couldn't do it. They couldn't do
couldn't.
it. Hey, but does it say that Chicago? Does it say that the Chargers are as not as good as we thought they were, and San Francisco is better than what we thought they were, or would you say that the Chargers just because of these weapons not being in the game, they just don't have it right now?
Well, see, look. So I think that these weapons, them not having these weapons, is definitely hurting them. It's definitely detrimental to their offense. But I got to go to this comment that Johnny said. 49ers defense is real. They are the truth.
Absolutely.
That got them into the playoffs and kept them moving a year ago. It's keeping them in the division right now. You know, if they get that offense going, and we've seen it happen, but last night wasn't really a case of that. They're going to be watch out. San Francisco, watch out.
Yeah, I mean, you're not lying. That defense is just nasty. They're going to be absolutely legit when it comes to the end of the season, and it's going to be a scary thing for the NFC to let them back in it. San Francisco looking good. 49ers looking good. Best
in the NFC. Oh, that's from a Cowboys fan.
It makes me mad, Ash, because I'm agreeing because it's supposed to be another team. 49ers looking good for Brady next year. Oh, You think they would do that to Jimmy G again?
I mean, right? Look, they was already trying to bench him this year for Trey Lance, so I think they still looking.
That's true. That'd be nasty.
Yo, hey, right here. Who thought the Niners were bad? You know what? I did not hear. I've always heard that their defense was solid, but I've heard a lot of people get on that quarterback, especially when Jimmy G got back in there. For some reason, people just aren't sold on the guy.
Yeah,
he wins. I mean, now he's got all those weapons too. Come on now.
Yeah, I just didn't think that they would be able to. I think the start off year with Trey Lance was going to be like, I thought it was going to be rough, and then you switched over to Jimmy G and things is working. I was thinking it was going to go another way.
So Nathan says, but are is Palmer and Carter, Allen and Williams? I think they're putting too much on Jay's shoulders. Look, Palmer is solid in fantasy. Yeah. We've seen him having good games, but I mean, he's not the level of Mike Williams or Keenan Allen. And DeAndre Carter used to be our kick returner a year ago, so he can play. But
Keenan Allen is hurt now often.
Well, right. Hey, well, see, that's the thing. See, so Palmer rising up is a good thing because you can't rely on Keenan Allen right now.
Yeah, that's true.
This hammy has been killing him.
That's true.
You know? So, yeah. We shall see. But look, let's go on to another team that I feel like at this time every year it's the same thing. KC's going to Super Bowl. Can we just Patrick Mahomes is one of the greatest to do it. Like, come on. They just make it look easy today.
It's freaking unbelievable, Sean.
They make it look easy.
It's like he don't even miss Hill.
No. It's next man up. Next man up. Now I do want to take a minute to say we hope that Juju is okay. He got knocked out in that game. And it did not look good. And especially in this day and age where, you know, we've seen the Tua thing where his hands kind of Juju got stiff too.
He did.
So it was like, ooh. So that was rough. And Nate says, where is it? Nate says, who replaces Juju? Well, they just picked up the guy from the Giants, Kadarius Toney, and he got a touchdown.
Yep.
So
they can make it work. I mean, I truly believe that if anybody can make it work with any wide receiver out, it's Patrick Mahomes.
Very true. Very true. They got the dub 27-10. Patrick Mahomes does Patrick Mahomes type stuff, over 300 yards, 4 TDs. We know all that. You know, the running game is Pacheco got over 80, and Patrick Mahomes got almost 40 yards in the ground. So, you know.
What can he do? What can he do?
The Super Bowl could be the
Niners versus a lot. Oh, you calling it now?
Okay, I like that.
Ooh, I like that too. Well, I don't like that because that means somebody's taking my team out. But
right.
It would be
Before
interesting.
he did though. Yeah.
Juju didn't have a concussion the week before like Tua did, though. Yeah, that's true.
Right.
But I guarantee he has one now, and I guarantee he won't be in the next game.
Yeah.
I
He
think
out.
Juju out for a week. Yeah, absolutely. There's no question
Okay.
after that hit. They ain't playing. They ain't taking no risks.
Oh yeah. Oh
No
yeah.
risk, NFL. None.
Oh man. And Ash, I'm so glad that you could comment because it's right about that time, Ash. Because there was somebody they said was down. They said he was out. But my partner once told me that he's a bad man. Down 14 to a team that going into the fourth quarter has won 195 straight games when they are up 14 going to the fourth. And that bad man came back. Janae, talk to me about this game. Your Cowboys, what happened, baby?
It hurt. It hurt. It hurt. It
Let's
hurt,
go.
ladies and gentlemen. I felt like I got stabbed, Sean, because the thing is, what the hell? I could care about anything else that went on in the game other than the overtime pissed me off. All the
Mm-hmm.
penalties that we got in overtime, defense, and just the fact that McCarthy did not kick the field goal. What? I don't care about anything else. Like I didn't kick. I can't. I don't care about Dak and the 2 interceptions. I don't care because we overcame all that and we
Yep.
did get to the fourth quarter up 2 touchdowns. The fact of the matter is that our coach went in with a Lombardi jacket, like you just the man feeling
Right?
yourself, and then you think that you can overcome the guy that always overcomes against us. You should have just went with. I know our defense wasn't premier that day, but we are known to make a stop when it's the last piece. We can make a stop, and I feel like if we got the field goal, ugh.
I'm sorry, Janae. I'm sorry. And look, and that these are real apologies because I started your kicker. So I would have loved if he would have kicked that kick. It would have been beneficial to me. But I do have to ask you this. I do have to ask you this. It's 4th and 2. Okay. It's 4th and 2. They haven't really been able to stop y'all this game. Why didn't you run the ball, Janae? Tell me that. Explain to me why y'all didn't run it.
After we basically just ran 2 prior and actually made it work. It doesn't. The coaching, man. The coaching. As soon as I want to give you the freaking benefit of the doubt, now you done piss me off, and I don't get pissed off. Probably the nicest person ever, and I'm now pissed off, McCarthy, because you're just the whole game. I could care less. I'm telling you, I could care less about all the previous stuff. The penalties did kill us, Ash. We had no chance with all that stuff, but we at the very end, when you just think that we're going to kick the field goal, give our defense an opportunity to stop somebody, which they have done. It is possible.
Oh, it is. It is.
It didn't work.
Oh.
It didn't work.
I look. I got 4 words for your coach. 4th and 2. Even if you let Dak do it, 4 words. I'm gonna let my guy Nick tell you what they are.
Run the damn football.
Just run it. I'm not gonna do it. But look, all right. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt because you know I'm objective. I can sit here and look at your team for what they are. Zeke did not play in this game. He was out. Pollard did okay, but those are the moments that you need Zeke, who has already been beating on that defense all game. You give it to him, he gets you those 2 yards.
I agree that my boy would have wore them out. I think that Pollard is good. Do not get me wrong. Pollard is amazing. But I feel like what people have been saying about, Ezekiel's not needed. He's definitely needed. He is needed because they could be a double workhorse. I don't think Pollard is built for an 18 plus carry game, a 16 plus carry game. He's got to be in a range. And I think that you see him a lot. I need to come out. I need to come out. I just don't think that I don't think he can handle that load. And we need both of them. We need every single piece that we've been having. And for people to be like, oh, it should be Pollard only. No, keep working with what you've been winning with and keep that system going. But man, he's hurt. 2 games ago, he got like rocked. He still was able to score 2 touchdowns after that, but he got rocked. I mean, even the hit, if you guys ever seen the hit, that the defensive player just literally his helmet went right into his shin and boom. But yeah, I'm pissed about I'm pissed about the way McCarthy coached the game. These players doing with the penalties. It's about coaching. Like you need to have discipline.
Yeah.
That was just ridiculous. And we're at the end of the game, and y'all doing dumb stuff. Come on, man. And now I will say that I'm not going to be like Washington. I always promise myself when we lose, we're not going to blame it on the freaking refs. But there were some referee calls that I was pissed about. But we didn't lose because of that. But, I know a team that will blame everything on the refs, okay? Everything on the refs. Man, exactly. The hype in his knee. I mean, he got hit hard. But yes, it sucks. But we have time. The good thing is it's a long season. The bad thing is we just got off our bye week, so we should have won out of our bye week. What the hell?
So look, Nathan says, "Is this on the players as well?" And then Andrew says, "Or on the owner."
No, I'm not. No, because they don't do day-to-day operations with the team.
Yeah.
McCarthy needs to be a coach. When you're coached by a team, the owner's not Jerry probably is down there, but at the end of the day, it's the discipline. You got to be able to discipline your team.
Yeah.
That was not discipline at all, and the defense just they did not look good. Watson killed us. Watson just ate us up. But the thing is, he's fast as crap, and Joseph just could not. And I didn't understand why they never made the switch between just switching Diggs over there. It just didn't work. Bottom line is we lost. Aaron Rodgers owns Dallas, and I'm not going to ever say that we're going to beat them. I'm just going to let fate take over. Hopefully God will bless us one day with an Aaron Rodgers win, but he just came against us. McCarthy, I think, just like the status of that's your best friends with Jerry. And the thing is, you got to discipline. Our team is so young. This is a team that you need to make sure that they respect the game. I mean, some of these calls at the very end of the game, you know what's on the line. It's young players not being fully disciplined to realize that some stuff you could just let go until the end of the damn game.
Yeah. I'm not even going to acknowledge this, Andrew. Rodgers will not be in a Cowboys jersey. No. His ego and Jerry's ego are too big for the state of Dallas.
I think it was blatant for those plays, though, like for Dak, the 2 interceptions. Somebody misran the route because they were both yelling at Schultz after the first one. And then at the second one, he's yelling at CeeDee Lamb. They got to be disciplined. They got to know the plays. It's just, it all ties together. I know I'm being a weird fan and one of those, but it's the discipline for me. You can tell that the team is not disciplined, not knowing your routes, running them wrong. And then all the penalties. Yeah. I'm pissed at my team, but we got time to turn it around. We got time.
It's going to happen. And look, see, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to sit here and enjoy her misery. I'm not going to do that.
He was the first one to contact me, ladies and gentlemen. The very first person, while I'm in my feelings, the tear just came out of my eye. And I hear, bring.
Let's go.
Sean. I haven't hit him up not one game. All these, they got 5 losses. I ain't hit him up not one.
Let's go.
It's on and popping now, Sean. It's on and popping.
Hey, oh man, my phone, it's at 15%. I don't know if it's gonna work. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, that's Overreaction Monday for you. Glad you were here and enjoyed being a part of that. We're gonna move on, but before we do, I gotta. Janae, I have to shout out the first couple of the Let's Talk Football community.
Yes.
Ash and Sydney Swinton. Ladies and gentlemen, they have branched off. They have their own show. It's called Swinton's Unfiltered. I was on there for their inaugural episode last night. Me and Kat was on there. So it was a good time going back, watching the end of the Chargers game. I'm gonna show their commercial, and then when we get back, we're gonna do some of the middle of the road teams.
Let's go.
Back, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Halftime, baby. Tune in. Sunday evenings. Come on now. Sunday night game is the best, man.
It is. It is. And I'm gonna tell you, Jay, you got it. I know they'll invite you on one of these days because it's fun because it's relaxed. You know what we do? We got a couple things here. We got things going. We're trying to get this good. It was chill. We were sitting back. They were sitting back. Even partook in a little shot at the end of the third quarter. You know, got into it. Definitely hurt in the morning, but it was worth it. It was definitely worth it, my people. Oh man. But yo, definitely check them out Sunday at 9:30 Eastern or whenever the halftime of the Sunday night game is. Fun stuff. They know their stuff, but it's a good time. So definitely check them out. But look, we gotta move on, Janae, because you know, Boyz II Men talked about this. It's the middle of the road, Janae.
Although we go to the middle of the road. Man, oh man. Some of these teams are happy to be in the middle of the road. And then some of these teams, they didn't really want to be right here at this moment. But Sean, we got to get into it. Let's go. Let's go. Because for those of you that are not early risers, you missed this one. The early game played in Germany. Tampa Bay gets the W, beating the Seahawks 21-16. Tom Brady, I don't want to say back, but they looked good. That first half, they looked good. They did. Okay, Julio got a touchdown. That rookie running back, White, was dominating on the ground. The defense looked good. Yes. Real quick, shout out to their linebacker. You guys can tell me in the comments. I think it's Devontae White. His father passed. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's sad. Very sad. Prayers for his family. But I think he had like 2 sacks in the game and things like that. Are the Buccaneers back? Because the Seahawks are no slouch. Devin White, that's who it was. Sorry about that. Yeah. Because Seattle's no slouch. So is Tampa back after getting this W? Hey, come on, Sean. I mean, it's been 2 games. It's been 2 daggone games, but they are 5-5. They're halfway. They're 500. But I mean, Sean, I don't think that they are completely back. I mean, Tom Brady has shown spurts, but I think that they got it, and Seattle is good. Seattle is very good. I don't know. I'm not willing to crown them yet. I just hate to say Tom Brady again coming back. But in this NFC, it's pretty much a fair game right now. Right. Now they're back as far as, like Bobby said, in that division, the NFC South, because the rest of that division is pretty poor. But it's going to be a dogfight all the way through for the rest of the year. Absolutely. You know what I mean? I think you like being in Germany, man. They were playing a game, man. I think that was pretty cool, though, the game being in Germany. I did like that. And shout out to our guy from NFC. What is it? NFC South Takeover. Yes. Andrew Faubert, diehard, Tampa Bay fan and everything. He was excited about this game. Check this out real quick.
I am happy that we got to play in London, and you guys are going to be playing in Germany.
Yeah, we are going to be playing in Deutschland, yeah.
And those German fans of Tom Brady probably will get to we'll have fun watching him.
Das sprechen good, yeah.
That's a fun fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, AFC Super Bowl rings of the Brady's. Yeah, we're playing the Seahawks, and I'm a little bit intimidated by Mr. Geno Smith. I'm not going to lie. I did big game for Mr. Tom Brady and all the rest of them. But honestly, just to have it in the big fatherland of Deutschland, it's wunderbar. Wunderbar to have this game here. Cannot wait until Sunday morning at 7:30. 7:30 in the damn morning. I have to wake up to watch my books.
You're nailing that. Wow.
Wait, is that happening this week?
Das.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I did
7:30.
That was lit though. It was early game. We got to wake up with some football. That was beautiful.
Absolutely. And like Delilah said, one of the things that Tom Brady said in his post-game interview, man, they played country roads. and they played Sweet Caroline. You know what I mean? That's just a cool
awesome. That's
feeling,
awesome.
like cool experience. So I love that. But look,
Absolutely.
like Delilah have said, can't sleep on Seattle. They are still 6-4, which is a lot better than any of us expected them to be at this point. The real great job about this game was the defense. They shut down Michigan State running back Kenneth Walker, held him to only 17 yards on 10 carries. And in fact, they held him to under 40 yards on the ground.
Yeah.
So,
how you gonna mention Michigan State?
I had to. Babe, there you go.
I saw what you did.
Had to do that. Had to. Oh, man. So, yeah, Tampa got back in it. They got the W, and we're happy for them. But we got to move on down the list. Tennessee, they welcome Tannehill back, and they get the W over the Broncos.
Tannehill is back. They got the dub. But, Sean, I mean.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I know. It's the Broncos. The Broncos. I can't believe they just suck so bad.
Look, Janae, I'm not even giving this time yet because we have a special list for them. And Mr. Let's Ride.
You're right.
He needs to take a seat. He needs to take a seat. And
what happened to In Russ We Trust, man? What happened to In Russ?
I don't know. Oh God. Because look, with the exception of one blown coverage that got them into the red zone and got the touchdown.
Yep.
They looked pedestrian on offense.
It was horrible.
They could not get the ball moving.
It was horrible.
And the worst part is they're stuck to him.
Exactly. You didn't pay them all this money, man. But on the other side, you got Tannehill who did 255 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, my God, he came back and looked pretty darn good, Sean. Yeah.
He did. And look, they got the win without having to get over 100 yards on the ground from Derrick Henry. Yep. The fact that they don't have to lean on him and can rely on the quarterback.
That is a beautiful thing. But the heroes of the game, the defense, man.
Come on,
the defense. Sean, the defense. Lights out. 6 sacks.
Nasty.
6 sacks. All over him. I mean, do we just say that the Titans defense is that good or that the Broncos just offense is that bad?
Look, when you look at this stat sheet and you see the 6 sacks, the 18 quarterback hits, you know what I mean? You're like, oh man, the Titans, man, they're real good. But then you go back and you look at who was out on the injury list. There was 5 starters that were out for the Titans. 5 starters were out, and they still did that against the Broncos.
No excuses, then.
Right. The Broncos, nah. Hey, Titans, you got another win. You definitely needed it, but hey, it's gonna be a rough road going ahead.
It is gonna be a rough road, Sean. It's definitely gonna be a rough road, but they did beat the Broncos.
They did. And ladies and gentlemen, the reason why we kind of are not really interested, not talking about the Broncos just yet, because the Broncos, see, they reside on a list, ladies and gentlemen, a special list that we have for certain teams. I was a member of that list before my team got off the list. We're kind of in jeopardy of getting back on the list. But we have a list, and it's called the Mission Impossible.
You already know what time it is, man. Mission Impossible is where these teams just they can't quite get out of their way, man. Because it just seems like these teams right here are struggling, and I don't see any way for these teams to even get to the top. So, Sean, we got to start off with the first team, man. Atlanta. 4-6, Sean. Atlanta. Just struggling.
Look, I'm trying to give them a benefit of the doubt, man. Shout out to Kyle Yacy, Anthony Handy. They're diehard Falcons fans. They, Dirty Bird, all that. It ain't working, okay? 2 weeks ago, they were leading the division, a very bad division. Then Tom Brady started playing again. Now they lose to PJ Walker in the Panthers, man. Oh, come on.
Has to hurt. has to sting. But Sean, there is another team that we have to talk about, man. These Arizona Cardinals. How do you feel about the Cardinals seeming like they were probably going to do something at the beginning, but now looking like they are at the bottom, and I don't see no way out? There is trouble in Arizona, 4-6, Sean.
Look, I'm going to tell you something, man. A year ago, we were looking at them at 8-0, and we were talking, can these guys go to the Super Bowl? It reminds me of another team that's playing today. It might take that L. They started 8-0 too. Yes. But look, last year, Kyler was the guy. D-Hop, all this stuff. This year, we know all the off-season stuff. Not the same team at all. Now, they've had injuries, and we know D-Hop had to serve his suspension, and Kyler and Cliff Kingsbury were going back and forth. But, I mean, they don't even look the same. Like
at all. Sean, it's just not clicking. What? Okay, so if you got to pick one thing that's the problem with Arizona, what is it?
In my opinion, there is some unrest in between the quarterback and the coach. There's something going on there where they're just not on the same page. And I feel almost like Kyler thinks I know the best way to do it. Cliff Kingsbury, the coach, thinks I know the best way to do it. And they're kind of split, and it's showing. And then you got the fact that Kyler is still, we all know how amazing he is as far as his ability to run, and he can throw deep passes. But he's still, 4 foot nothing?
You got to be coachable, man. You got to be coachable. You got to be coachable. And I think that regardless, if you know the game or not, you're not no freaking Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady right now. You got to be coachable. Until you're able to fully read, you are not that seasoned in the NFL that you know every play. I mean, I heard somebody was saying he knows all the defensive plays. He can see it. He's not there yet, man. Clearly, he's not there yet. 4-6. 4-6. But Sean, we can't stay there. You already know there's a team over in North Carolina that is struggling as well. The Carolina Panthers, 3-7. Sean, what is the issues in Carolina? Man,
they started a year ago when we picked up Sam Darnold. Terrible move. Absolutely. Then we benched him. We brought back Cam. Terrible move. Then we had Matt Rule, fired him. We brought in Baker. He's on the bench. PJ Walker was our starter, and now he's hurt. So when you have to go back to Baker, there's a problem there. So I can't call it Carolina. You know. 3-7. I mean, we got the W, and I guess you can be happy about that to put us up to 3-7.
Yeah, that's true.
But I honestly think after McCaffrey left, after you traded him away, after Robbie Anderson gone,
it's over.
Let's just play for the draft pick. Let's get a quarterback and just be done with this. This is a charade. We're not going to win. Just stop.
Man, that sucks. That
what
sucks.
It is.
But Sean, there's another team on this list that we did not expect. The LA Rams are struggling.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not the LA Rams that we just saw in this. They're Super Bowl winning champs, right?
Right.
They didn't lose that many pieces.
Well, that's the thing. Janae, is this a Super Bowl slump? Because you think, with the exception of maybe OBJ, Woods was hurt most of the year, so he didn't get in there. He wasn't that much of a threat.
That's true.
It's the same team. Okay, Akers. I know a lot of people will say, Akers hasn't got the same. It's almost the same team.
It's literally the same team to me. I don't understand how they're not clicking on. I mean, they got freaking Mike Evans. Come on, Godwin. There should be no issue with them churning.
Yeah. I don't.
I mean, I'm not Godwin. I'm talking wrong. They got Cooper Kupp, and they got the other cat. What is the dude's name?
Allen Robinson. And,
yes.
Yeah. But I don't understand it.
They got a team.
They can't get it to those guys. They can't. Now, part of the problem, I will say this, part of the problem was Stafford was out. Now, Stafford ain't been playing great, but still, him being out, they had to back up Wolford.
No, not even. Not even.
You ain't even going to give him a pass because Stafford's out. John Wolford's in the game. Who is that?
They were struggling before, but Stafford, I mean, they don't give him. No.
You're true. You're right.
How long Stafford been out?
I mean, he was out this game.
Exactly. Well, I mean, maybe 2. No, I don't even. There's no excuses right now.
Yeah.
None.
Oh, I can't. So
that's not the same team.
No,
but
it's not.
There is a team that's used to being there, Sean.
Don't start. because I got a clip here that says you don't need to start. But look, yo, shout out
There's
to
a
Cooper
team
Kupp.
that's very comfortable
Yeah.
with being right here.
Yo, hey, real quick, shout out to Cooper Kupp. Nasty ankle injury. They said it could have been far more severe, but it is not. So we're still waiting to kind of see what's happening. If you guys know in the comments what exactly the injury was, definitely let us know. If he misses severe time, then they really need to be done with it. But they don't have any first round picks. So which
They don't have any first round picks. That sucks. They gave it all up for like these 2 years.
Yeah. And well, look, so you can say they were successful. They got the Super Bowl.
They got the Super Bowl. If you can get 2 years, I would love to get a Super Bowl within 2 years. But this is the sacrifice you make, though.
You would love to win a playoff game, so.
You're such a hater. Let's talk about other teams that's on this list. Detroit, Chicago, and Denver.
Detroit and Chicago played 31-30. You know, you got bright spots on both sides.
Chicago, though. I do see potential in Chicago.
Right.
And they're a new, fresh team. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. But Detroit and Denver, you're just disappointing me.
Yeah, they're gone. I know y'all going to come to Chicago Bears. Our defense is it good because obviously we did trade away our top 2 players to get Saturday Kevin picks. Yes, penalties are still killing us, but I don't want. But I do like what I've seen in offense. There's a huge improvement. Justin is learning. He did a pick 6, and he didn't let it get in the head, and that makes me excited about the future. Absolutely.
Hey, I just said that I see potential in Chicago. They're doing things to make me think that they're getting that formula for that bomb recipe, man. I mean that good meal is coming, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
It's definitely coming. And who do you say? Denver? Yeah, I don't know. Fire the whole staff.
We already knew about. Detroit, sadly, we knew about. But hey, there is good news in this. Detroit has 3 wins, ladies and gentlemen. Stafford looks like the Lions. Stafford.
Wow.
Hey, but listen.
Got that ring, though.
It's all about being in Detroit. You gotta. The system, guys. They're gonna get better. They got 3 wins, ladies and gentlemen. Detroit. We're halfway through the season, and Detroit has 3 wins. They should feel accomplished. They really should.
God, the ceiling is so high, it's so low.
How high are we going to set the bar for Detroit right now? The 3 wins right now, if they can get to 5, woo!
Right. And look, and Janae, you know somebody was so happy yesterday. Not only did the Vikings Kirk Cousins win, but the Lions won too. Oh, she was just woo! Look at my team won.
Right. On cloud. Now, I know your girl was on cloud.
Good gracious, Kat. Loving every minute of it. Yo,
right,
but
Sean,
Janae,
we got 3 more teams. We got the Browns, the Saints, and the Steelers.
Yo, so Browns, D. Watson is coming back. It's getting to that time when he can play. So he's practicing with the team now. So we'll see if that makes a change. Their defense didn't look that great against Miami at all. No sacks, and I don't even think any QB hurries for David Clowney and Myles Garrett. So that defense is it. It didn't do it yesterday. So we'll have to see about that.
What do you think that if Watson does when he does come back, it still doesn't give him time to do anything if the team is currently 3-6 right now.
Right. And
so even when he does come back, I mean, is he going to be able to?
You got to win out. You know what I mean? And that's the question, because either you have to win out to even try to make it into the playoffs, or do you just tank for the rest of the season and just build up around Watson? Like,
that's true. You're right. Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
We will see. We will see. I'm very interested to see what the team would look like after you didn't pay that man all that money without knowing what he's going to look like in the last whatever amount of time of playing. Kupp has a high ankle.
Yeah, that's going to hurt.
And that's such a premier player. You don't want him, playing. Watson's first game back will be against the Texans against Houston. Wonder if he will. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, man.
They definitely going to do that. Revenge game, the whole 9. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. You know that. So,
it's going to happen.
Who the last one? You said
I got the Saints. What's going on with the Saints, man? Andy Dalton.
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 I don't know.
And you wanted us to keep Dalton. You wanted us to keep Dalton because you knew what you were doing. Man,
I knew exactly what was going on.
The Saints. I mean, what are we saying about the Saints? Are they like really start over? Peyton's gone, and it's just.
I mean, the coaching ain't getting it. You don't have. I mean, Jameis has been dealing with injuries. Dalton, you see what Dalton is. I've heard people say you need to put Taysom Hill at quarterback. I mean, we'll see.
I've heard that too.
I just don't know that Red Rifle has run out of ammo. Yep. Jameis needs to start. But this is the thing. If Jameis is healthy and they have not started him, it makes you wonder why that is. Because we don't think Dalton is better than Jameis, but why wouldn't Jameis be? So what you want to just don't have the team? Does Jameis still hurt? Like what's the
I
what's
think
the
Jameis
issue?
is still hurt. I'm hoping because there's no way that you're keeping Andy over Jameis, I think is crazy. Even though they're both not great. But I mean, hey, I take it. You can see the fingerprint on Sean Payton. Absolutely. They are missing. Yeah. They are missing. It just doesn't look like the same team at all. And then we have the Steelers, who I know Tomlin is sick to his stomach about the way his defense, everything is playing right now. You know, I think this year could be the year that if they may not make it to the playoffs.
I'm telling you this right now. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. They got TJ Watt back. He only had 4 total tackles, 2 solo. I understand he's just kind of getting back into it. And shout out to them. They got the 20-10 victory, but their offense still wasn't looking good. You know, Najee's still getting it done. Pickett, it's just not. It's not what we expect.
Pickett the guy?
He's more the guy than Mr. Trubisky. I mean, he's something you can build from.
I don't know, though. I don't know. Mitch had his times where he could play. And the thing is, I know that Pickett's the future. I'm not saying that. He is definitely going to be the future for them because I think he's homegrown and all that. But, wow, I know he is from college. But it's just, for me, it feels like I think Mitch could do better. I think that it doesn't have to be all rookies need to start right away. I think it still could be a beautiful situation if the rookies didn't start and just learned 1 year under.
Yeah. Pickett will get more time to prove himself than most QBs in different franchises. Yeah.
Yeah. But I do think it's beneficial that they sit behind for a little bit.
Yes.
Whatever happened to the 1 year, I mean, going right in and expecting to just be – it is a different league. I mean, why not? But if the Steelers made them run and made the season ending exciting, that would be okay. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. We'll see.
If they made a run, though. If they made a run, and I do not see them doing that. I don't see them doing that.
They got to get it together. We know what Najee can do. He almost had 100 yards on 20 carries. Pickett has weapons, and he likes his guys. He likes Pickens. He likes fire moves. Najee's great out the backfield.
Oh, yeah.
It's just going to take some time. It's going to take some time.
Definitely going to take some time. Definitely. Man, Sean, those are all the teams that are struggling right now on that Mission Impossible. Ladies and gentlemen, do you feel like any of these teams have potential to moving up into the middle of the road pack? Because as of right now, Sean, I'm looking at the list, and I don't see any teams that's moving up to the middle of the road. I think all of these teams are pretty much comfortable right there in Mission Impossible. What you thinking?
I want to look at Arizona and Atlanta at 4 and 6. I want to say, yeah, you can do it, but I don't believe in what Atlanta's got. I think they're in the middle. They're just right below middle of the road. Arizona, they got issues going on over there. I look down this list. I just don't.
But in those divisions, though, think about it. Arizona and Atlanta. Do you think they have a chance? With
Atlanta
4 and 6?
Atlanta does, because of the fact that, look, Tampa's only 1 game ahead of them at 5 and 5.
That's true.
So, we've seen Tampa's lost some divisional matchups. Arizona, look, as long as Seattle is doing what Seattle's doing, and as long as San Francisco, because look, San Francisco's only 1 game up on them.
Oh, yeah.
Seattle's 2 games up on them. So Arizona could turn it around, definitely, but you're going to have to get it together, and that schedule isn't too favorable going down the line.
Yeah,
you know what
absolutely. I mean? Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah. So, I don't see any of them coming up off of it. Arizona, the new Call of Duty dropped a couple weeks ago. Kyler has tapped out for the season. Yep. Kyler, that gamer, man.
Poor Kyler, man. They got to put in your
Oh,
contract, man,
God,
to pay
Kyler.
attention.
Now look. No, I know, ladies and gentlemen, and especially Cowboys fans, you're looking on this list, you're saying, wait a minute, Sean, there's one team that's not on that list. Nope, they aren't. Because we're right in the middle of Mission Impossible in the middle of the road. And we play tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the Monday night game. Oh, Washington goes to Philly. And Philly's 8-0. We know they're 8-0. But watch out. We're not going to be on that Mission Impossible list, Janae. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, who you got tonight? What's the score going to be? Me and Sean got to know what your opinion is. But Sean, what's the score going to be tonight, man? This is not.
Right now.
Does that make me crazy yet, Sean?
Janae, I'm telling you, last game, they scored 24 points in the second quarter. Okay, that air attack was all over us. Jalen Hurts was tossing all over the air. But this is the number one rush offense in the league, or has been for the last couple years, especially with Jalen Hurts at the helm. And we held them to 62 yards. In fact, they didn't even have a running back that had over 50 yards on the ground. Our defense is getting better. I think with us shipping out William Jackson III to the Steelers, I think, the communication's gotten a little better. Holcomb's going to get back. Chase will not be back today, ladies and gentlemen. He can play, but I think they're going to debut him next week, so he won't be in this game. I'm going to say it here, and I'm going to say it right now because I already know, look, I already know we got a cap, but we're going to hold them to 17 points, and we're scoring 21. You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. That's right.
Whoa.
That's right.
Wow.
Let's go.
Wow, Sean.
What you think's going to happen?
I said we're not on. Does that make me crazy yet? But okay. Sean, I'm going to go. I really do. Oh, whoa. 24-21 Washington. Does that make me crazy? I love it, Bobby. Listen, all I got to say is I would love for Washington to win this game. Only because Philly is 8-0.
Yeah.
And it just makes me mad that they're 8-0. But I do think they will be 9-0.
No.
And I think the score will be 41-17. I'm sorry. I think they're going to dog y'all. But I'm hoping that they don't. Hey, we had a 42 in there, 35. Hey, I'm not crazy.
Yeah. 42-3. Oh, my goodness.
They about to dog y'all. They about to dog y'all. I do want you to win, though. If they do win, please don't call me, beat me up, because I am totally for Washington win against Philly because I need to slow them down because we just lost our third game. We only lost 3 games, ladies and gentlemen, and people hating on us already. I just want to put that out there. But only 3 games is lost for my team, okay?
It should have been 4, but, the refs were on your side.
Oh, so. Here we go with the refs. All right, but listen. Yeah, I think it's about to be a blowout.
Oh, God. I hope for you and me both it's not, but we shall see. Ladies and gentlemen, me and Will did do our score predictions, and we were more realistic on Washington Football Weekly. So our scores weren't too far off from your scores, but we'll definitely see what happens. Oh, man. But look.
It'll be dynamic. There's some diehard Washington fans on this Let's Talk Football family, and I know they're nervous right now.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yo, we're gonna go ahead and move on to I know the part that all of y'all love. Some of y'all already calling it out, so we're gonna do it real quick. We did talk about one of the teams on here. Is the Indianapolis Colts, who got a W, and they got a new coach too, Janae. Jeff Saturday is the coach.
Got the dub.
Yeah.
First game, got the dub. And who did they get the dub with at quarterback, Sean?
Yo, oh my goodness. Matt Ryan came back. Oh my goodness. Now look, I can't believe, oh God.
But the thing is, we both agreed though, Matt Ryan should not have been, when he was healthy, he needs to be in.
Yeah.
I honestly think that the coach was trying to tank before they. So Jeff Saturday, congratulations on your very first NFL W, man.
Shout out to you. And look, hey, I think Delilah called it.
Like, let's just call his bluff. And let's say they actually starting Sunday make a run for it and also start winning games. Just to, because football's weird, right? So, like, what happens, you know what I mean? With this assistant making play calls, and then, like, you know, like Bobby was saying, like, he's a cheerleader in their locker room, helping them run plays, maybe uplifts the team, right? Maybe thinks outside the box. I don't know. So what if all of a sudden, starting on Sunday, they beat the Raiders, and then they go on to like win a bunch of games? Then kind of what? Does this experiment work?
I'm going to add another what if. What if I send somebody over there to check what's in that cup you drinking out of?
Hey, I've seen a lot of weird stuff happen in football.
Shout out to Delilah.
Let's go with Delilah.
Shout out to Delilah, man. She had a feeling and it worked out. We don't know if it's going to continue, but they definitely got the dub. And I can't hate on them, man. They got the dub. Matt Ryan's back.
There you go. There you go. Hey, without further ado, does that
make me crazy? Does that make me crazy, ladies and gentlemen? One of me and Sean's favorite segments, because we really have great sound minds, but you guys think that we are a little kooky sometimes. But in our opinion, we think that these are valid points. So, Sean, what is your first down and dirty?
You know what? You know, Thanksgiving's coming up, so I'm very thankful for a lot of things. And one of the things I'm thankful for is my darling Catherine Hughes. And after that win, she said something to me. She said, Sean, I think it could happen. What if last year, if you remember, she called Matt Stafford going to another team and taking them to a Super Bowl win, and it happened. So she made another call yesterday, and in her call, she said to me, Sean, my boy Kurt is playing well. My boy Kurt is playing better than he's played his entire career. Does that make me crazy? The Minnesota Vikings will win the Super Bowl?
That make me crazy. Wow, Sean.
He said it?
Mark your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Put your bet in right now for the Vikings winning the Super Bowl, because I'm guaranteeing you're going to be rich, because Kat could have made you rich last year. And if she said it, by golly, I'm putting my bet down.
Come on.
Hey, I don't think that's a bad. Hey, I would be sad about it because that means there's a couple teams get knocked out. But
right.
The Vikings are legit. Absolutely legit. I do not think you are crazy, ladies and gentlemen. If you think he's crazy, put it in the comment, because he appreciates it. Man, Sean, does that make me crazy? For me, I'm going with a team that not too many people think is making any noise. And honestly, they're not making too much noise, but the thing is, they've been working hard on trying to rebuild and do something with their team. And they're starting from scratch with a new quarterback. And the quarterback is very good. I think the Chicago Bears, listen to this. Don't call me crazy, but I think the Chicago Bears could possibly finish this season with a 500 record. Finish the season with a 500 record. I think they got something turning. I know they're 3-7. I think that they can get there. I honestly, I don't know why I got this inkling about them, but they're never all out of it. They're never out of it. They always got a chance. I'm thinking that they can finish with 500. I don't know. It's just been in my brain nagging me. That make me crazy. Delilah, I hope you're on here. I've been having this 500, Sean. You heard it.
What? Wait, what? No disrespect, Delilah, but
I
what?
see the potential. And if it's not 500, I feel like they can at least get to 6 wins. I'm telling you. I feel it in my soul. My soul.
Ooh. Oh, I like that. Look,
what else you got, my man? What else you got?
Look, Vikings are one of the Canadian teams, so up here we would lose if they won. Hey, there it is.
That's
Look,
it.
Ladies and gentlemen, see, y'all thought I was playing around, and I gave you a little hint to what was gonna happen. But let me say something that you didn't expect. See, the Minnesota Vikings on their way to this great season, they gotta play somebody next week. Oh, it's them boys. They are playing them boys. And not only will Washington win today, giving us our 5th win, but Dallas will take the loss to Kirk Cousins and slowly start moving down that list.
That make me crazy. We own Kirk.
No,
We
ain't happening.
own Kirky.
This is a new Kirk with chains. 2 chains, Kirk. All right.
You got it. But Sean, you know what? Because you want to go there, I'ma go there. Since you want to do it, I'ma do it. Since you want to mention my boy's name, I'm gonna mention my boy's name. The Dallas Cowboys will be #1 at the end of the season in the NFC East. You have heard it here first. I'm tired of the haters. The Eagles will start losing. Washington's always gonna stay at the bottom, and the Cowboys gonna climb their way up. I'm telling you. I already bet them before. Sean already got a bet with me. We're going to be #1 and we're going to beat his team twice. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. I'm tired of it. Y'all team don't have Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers got a spell over the Cowboys. And the rest of y'all going to pay. Y'all going to pay for what Aaron did to us this last weekend. That make me crazy. I said it.
Janae, oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, you might think we're crazy. We think we're sane. You be the judge.
I think they're thinking we're crazy. It may be me a little bit more than you, but I think they think we're crazy.
Hey, we get this win. I'm definitely a little bit crazy. Look, ladies and gentlemen, that was our Does That Make Me Crazy? Bobby said the game is on, so we are going to let you go in just a minute. But we could not let you go without doing the longest running segment in the Let's Talk Football community of shows, the Down and Dirty, baby.
The Down and Dirty. You already know what me and Sean get to just basically say what's on our minds, what we feel we want to bring out into the world, what we feel like we want to put out into the Let's Talk Football family. So, Sean, what does that make me crazy? What is your Down and Dirty?
Yo, if we learned anything yesterday, we learned that, hey, sometimes you can't call it. Sometimes you can just be so 100% sure that this is going to happen and they're going to win. And then all of a sudden they lose. I look at that Bills game. I never, ever would have called Kirk Cousins coming back and winning. In fact, they were down 27-10 in that game. But that continual fight to do it. I'll go to your game, and I don't mean, I'm not even joking, but everybody in the league counted out Aaron Rodgers, including his fans. They counted him out. But down 2 touchdowns at home, this man finds a way to get it done. What I'm going to say today, ladies and gentlemen, things might look bleak. The road might look like it's long and it's bumpy. You got obstacles here. You got things there. Keep fighting. The Carolina Panthers have their mantra. They have this big, drum, and they just boom, keep pounding. If you ever are trying to take down a mighty building or something, it's not going to happen really quickly. It's going to have to be a constant fight. When I always sit there and say the race is not given to the swift, the battle's not to the strong, but to those that endure, that means you're going to have to go through stuff. You're going to have to endure. You're going to see people way out ahead of you. And there's going to be thoughts in your head, dag, man, I can never catch up to them. But you got to keep going. Keep running your race. Keep fighting. Keep pushing. And every time those doubters tell you that it ain't no team is going to win, say, let's play the game first. Down dirty, baby. Let's go.
I love how you tied that in there, baby. I love how you would be the one to tie that in there, man. Sean, I freaking loved it. Slow and steady wins the race. Let's go. Watch
it out already.
Sean is keeping his eye on it. He's keeping his eye on this game. Man, Sean, I'm going to make mine quick, man, because I know you want to get to this game. But listen, there's only one of you. you have to remember that, yes, there is unique things about each and every person that you meet. There is a unique thing about you, but there is only one person with your DNA, the person that the makeup of you, man. There's only one person. Do not let anybody tell you that you are not special. Do not let anybody tell you that you are not unique. Do not let anybody tell you that you can't do anything, because you are special. When you were created as just you. Whether it's, we saw Bobby, Delilah, we saw all these, and everybody on here. You guys were each individually made so special. And I'm so tired of seeing people listening to people tell them how not special they are. You are so special. You are a person that has probably defied and defeated a whole bunch of things that people didn't think that you would. You know, whatever, you got the job that you wanted. You're reaching the goals that you have in your life. There's probably a lot of people that you're naysayers behind you, but you got to remember that there's only one of you. You were created so special. So look at yourself in the mirror. Remember, when you think that you're not good enough, or you feel like I can't get the job done, you have to remember that you are very special. There is only one of you. And no matter what people say, no matter what the distractions come, you got to remember that you are perfectly made. No matter what, man. Bobby, you already know. Look, you are beautiful no matter what they say. Words cannot get you down. I'm telling you, y'all are individually just so beautiful. And I just see each and every one of your posts that you post, and things are happening in your life. You guys are such good people. So remember that nobody is like you. Nobody's like Sean. Nobody's like Janae. Nobody's like Delilah. Nobody's like Andrew. Nobody's like any of you guys. Remember, you are special. And no matter what they can do, don't you worry. You can do it even better. You just got to believe in yourself.
Absolutely. I love it. I love
Let's
it.
go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Woo! Another one, Janae.
And another
killer episode. Come on now.
Let's go.
Let's
go. You already know. Hey, I know Sean is ready to get to this game. I know y'all already didn't heard the predictions. I think there's going to be a blowout. Washington already got a 3-and-out. So let's go ahead and let's get into the end of the show, man. I am Janae Struther.
I'm Sean Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk Football, man. Philly's already in the red zone. Philly in the red zone. Dang!
Oh my goodness! I will hear
we'll
this.
see y'all later, ladies and gentlemen. We see you later. Everybody.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I am Janae Struther.
I'm Sean Spencer.
We are back.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
I gotta go out and hold up.
Come on. The line. The line. New man, so fine. Kirk Cousins.
All right. I am Janae Struther.